Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. Today showcasing suit number 4 by CloudStyle. They were nice enough to collaborate with Fat Cat Collections, and I wanted to show you guys the black sheen suit. Now that's not the name that they listed as. They just listed as a men's 3-piece dress suit, formal, casual, tux, vest, black, trouser, black. You get 3 pieces. You get the jacket, the vest, and of course the pants. My favorite part, hands down, about CloudStyle, my favorite, not option, but my favorite feature of CloudStyle suits is that the waistline is elastic in the pants, which is great. A lot of guys will buy a suit and then they'll gain an inch in the waistline. Their body weights fluctuate like a lot of us do, but they'll buy the suit and maybe they say, hey, I haven't worn my suit in 5 years. I got a wedding I have to go to. Now the suit doesn't fit them. So nice thing about having that elastic waistline, it really makes your suit timeless. So I think when you spend your hard-earned money on clothing, especially a suit, not everybody's going to wear a suit all the time unless you have a job that's very formal, banking, more of a business type setting. For me, I don't wear a suit. I rarely wear a suit, but I'll tell you, I really enjoy wearing one. And the times that I want to wear one, I want to make sure that when I grab it, it's going to fit, And so that's the great thing about CloudStyle and why I think it's just a great value for you to invest your money in a suit. You're going to get a suit that most likely will fit you, even if you gain a few pounds after eating all that Chipotle and pizza, right? So just so you guys know, for purpose of the video, I want to also share the sizing with you guys. Again, if you guys message me and say, hey, Fat Cat, what size should I wear? Take a look at me. I can't do that, right? Ultimately, like I say to guys who constantly contact me and say, hey, Fat Cat, take a look. What leather jacket size should I go with? What style should I go with? Style is subjective, and you have to buy something that you like. If you see a color on here, a specific style, and it calls to you, that's the suit you should buy. It should not matter what I think. But I will tell you, caution, don't buy a suit that's too large. You'll look like you're wearing a hand-me-down suit. It's better to have a suit that you've outgrown a little bit than a suit that you're never going to grow into. So for me, I wear the mediums with this company. As far as jacket size, I can wear anything from a 38 regular up to a 42. Anything past 42 just looks way too big on me. Even a 42 regular, I would prefer a 38 or 40. I say 38 or 40 because sometimes manufacturers, we'd like to think that they're all made. You buy a 38, it's a 38. But with a lot of these companies, these affordable suit companies, affordable blazer companies, remember, you're not getting something that's $500-600 that's made to certain specifications. It's made to be accurate. There is a little bit of discrepancy in these. 99 bucks, what do you expect, right? So again, with the pants, awesome. I think they were very smart in providing elastic waist pants. And don't think of the elastic waistline as something like cheesy. If you lift your shirt, somebody's got to see it. The waistline's hidden on these. And so when you look at it, even if you wear these pants without any kind of belt, the waistband looks exactly like it does on a pair of fitted pants. So I absolutely love that. I'm a 3-piece suit guy, and the reason I like a 3-piece suit is I'm not a 10% body fat, ripped 19-year-old. I'm an older guy, and I work out often, but I like my food, and so my body fat percentage I'd estimate is 16 to 18%. 175 pounds. I don't have 6-pack abs, so I like a vest because it helps to kind of hide that a little bit when you're tucking your shirt in. So for any of you boys who are not, super ripped and have amazing builds, the 3-piece suit variation, I think, is a real winner. Now, again, this is a medium, and you're going to have to check, when you click the link in the description, you're going to have to check the sizing. I would go and find out what your jacket measurement is. And again, if you order a couple different suits, you may find that one fits you a little tighter than the other. They're all pretty close, but there is going to be a little bit of a discrepancy, a little bit of a variation. If you are, another recommendation on color, if you are a guy who is not, super lean, and, if you're a bigger boy and a little bit more body weight on you, I'd recommend staying away from any of the square kind of plaid styles. Go with something either pinstripes or go with solid darker colors. You want to look your best, right? If you're going out to a special occasion, right? But ultimately, wear what you feel comfortable with. Wear what you're going to be happy wearing. This is available, if I didn't mention already, black, caramel, blue, green, light blue. I would like to get my hands on the light blue one. Yellow, wine red, that one as well. Purple and orange. And again, these are like Some of those are pretty bright. They have a whole slew of colors that are extremely over the top. So not only do they make suits that are going to be great for a business setting, a wedding, something more conservative, they make suits that are a lot of fun. So check them out. Again, link is in the description. But again, for me, 175 pounds, I'm about 5'8". The mediums fit me, I would think, perfectly. I really wouldn't change the way this fits other than just the vest. Could be just maybe a 1/4 inch larger, but overall it's still very comfortable. You're not going to rip any buttons out of this, as long as I don't eat any more pizza and Chipotle. I'm not giving that up. I love it. Just an excellent suit. I'm not going to show you guys the pants because I have not had the pants hemmed yet. You know, keep in mind, no matter what you pay for a suit, whether you pay $1,000 for a suit or you pay $99 for a suit, do not wear your suit pants unhemmed. They look sloppy. Pay the money. If you can't pay $18 to $25 to have a tailor or a seamstress hem these pants, then go ahead and order some of get yourself some pins, get somebody to help you, and get yourself some of the iron-on hem tape. Nothing looks worse than a suit that you could have the jacket be a little snug. You could have the jacket, although I don't recommend it, be a little bit too large. But if your pants are all bunched up at the bottom, your pants should break at the proper spot. And that is a little bit subjective. Some like the pants a little bit longer where they're close to the heel. It will depend on the type of shoes you wear. If you're a cowboy boot guy like me, although I don't wear cowboy boots with dress clothes like this, you know, standard loafers, you're going to want that pant leg to kind of break right at the top of the shoe. Other people like them a little bit shorter. Remember, where the pant breaks is just kind of, it's somewhat subjective. But one thing I think we can all agree upon is you don't want the sleeves hanging past your wrists and you don't want the pants all bunched up at the bottom. That just takes a suit that would have looked really nice and makes it look like you bought something off the rack that didn't fit you. And when you're buying suits off the rack like this that are kind of almost a one size fits all, so to speak, you know, you want to give yourself the best opportunity to look like you didn't spend $99 for a suit. Overall, though, the quality of the material is nice. I can't say that this suit feels any less expensive than anything you're going to get from really. I mean, I have suits that came from Macy's and stuff. You know, I don't find any difference in quality. This is very comfortable material. It looks great. Just get it hemmed. So that's about it. I want to thank CloudStyle for the generosity in collaborating with Fat Cat Collections. Can't wait to wear these. I want to collaborate with them again. I think that I'm now becoming addicted to suits. I just wish I had a job that I actually could wear a suit every single day. I'm more of a grunt, you know what I mean? So you can't be rocking a suit doing what I'm doing. But you know, it is definitely fun to wear a suit, I think, and you know, it's always good to have one in your wardrobe arsenal. So again, if I can help you guys in any way, by all means, I'll do my best. Drop me an email, drop me a comment. As always, links are in the description. And you folks have a fantastic day and take care.